to numerous bells, representation of animals, and multiple weapons, but you know a rivalry is a rivalry when the fight is over a brass spittoon. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans offense will go on the attack first. The last time these two met, Indiana had no problem at all with Michigan State.
They exercised some demons. This has been a one-sided series. They had the opportunity to put the foot down on the neck, and they did. Indiana kept pouring it on, and they beat down Michigan State.
And we've seen in recent years, too, David, how much more aggressive Indiana is. This is a football team, right? Throwing the ball off. Offense, downfield, defense, blitz, attack. Michigan State had no answer for it. They better have done their homework in practice because they're going to get all of it today.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick release by the QB. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Gets it to the back. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Spartans send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Hoosiers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them.
That's how you got to get the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The rivalry started in 1922 in Bloomington with a Hoosier win, but the old brass spittoon first awarded in 1950 when they resumed play after a pause for World War II.
Yeah, Indiana might have won the first one, Reese, but Michigan State has owned the old brass spittoon. And they have owned this series. It's been very one-sided. They've dominated it, Jesse, so looking forward to see if Indiana can kind of reverse that trend.
And I know this is a rivalry that a lot of college basketball fans get really excited for every year, but the football rivalry is pretty good too. You both just very eloquently laid out why and the history behind this game. They do not like each other.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's McCray. There's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Pressure coming. He's got it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Orji. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's McCray. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
Really nice job on that throw, just giving his guy an opportunity to catch the ball. It kind of reminds me about Bill Burke, a guy I played against back in the Citrus Bowl when I was playing. He was throwing to Plaxico Burles, and he just kept putting the football in Plax's range. We just couldn't stop the two of them. They went up and down the field on us all day long throwing it. If you just give your guy a chance like he did right there, I don't know if this...
And the ball is free on the pitch.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man on the right. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Wants to throw on third. Grab near the sticks. It's Daly. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking for a crease. It's Orji. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Hoosiers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Daly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the Gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Makes the grab. There he goes. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They send the tight end in motion. The RPO, it's complete. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and a Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Complete. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Big 3rd down Looking to throw again. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a man, it's McCray. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They've got the screen set up. Still running at the 40. He's loose. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. And the Spartans want to move quickly. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Going for 6. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Touchdown, Michigan State! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Off the RPO, complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. To the air on first down. Spits it out to the back. Caught close to the marker. It's Orji. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? There are many brass spittoons, most of them quite common, but none quite as famous as the old brass spittoon, the trophy itself, first created for this series in 1950.
This has been a great rivalry in the Big Ten. I know they went to different divisions. This was a protected cross-division rivalry for a little while. It isn't anymore. They don't play every single year, but when they do meet up, David, it's must-watch TV.
And I think the coolest part about this rivalry is the trophy. And Reese omitted it. He usually doesn't do that. Usually always on top of all of these details, but he kind of missed it. Back in 1950, 50, Michigan State students were trying to make it more exciting. So they went by this store and basically bought a $25 trophy. An old brass platoon. It's kind of gross. It's kind of nasty, but it's kind of awesome.
Complete to the left. He's got the first down. Mark it at the 15 as they try to put up points before the half. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Offense changing the play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got his man quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. They go to the ground. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
You know, to a lot of people, it's just a brass spittoon. But to these teams, it means so much more, and it sure looks like it so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. Guys, gotta love when the brass spittoon is up for grabs. Let's get things back to you.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with second and short. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. They'll go to the toss. Finding open areas. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Maddox. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Rising up and stopping him short on fourth down. Back to throw, it's McCray. Fires to the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
There's something you don't see very often. A sack on a screen pass. You know, quarterbacks are taught to hold the ball, hold the ball, hold the ball, and then get rid of it right before the rush gets to you. But that time, I think he just held on to it a little too long.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out route. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Going over the top. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
And that shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers, bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Connection to the right. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. The corners are walked up tight. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. On the run, it's Maddox. Turning it on! Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Hoosiers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The give from the gun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Hoosiers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it a little bit.
Yeah, and just break that extra tackle, you know, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking downfield, it's McCray. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. The Spartans want to crank the tempo.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Spartans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Release to the back. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Tries to get it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Dumps it to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Orgy. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Creates a little room. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24, giving 5 on the carry. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They're working that left side. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Quickly complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Spartans headed quickly to the line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw, it's McCray. fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gonna look downfield again. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Grabs it inside the 10. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere. And now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5.
Michigan State.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Bringing the heat. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Spartan. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. To the victor go the spoils in the old red